Hi guys, so today I'm going to make a smash. All John Campbell's fault, Red Dog Brewer, but fancy making one as well. Get rid of some old grains, so we'll just do a simple one. All I'm going to do as well is run you through what I do. If it's not what you do, it's not what you do, that's fine. But this is how I do it. So I have got an Ace beer boiler. Got it off a well-known internet auction site kind of thing. It has got a digital timer and an adjuster here, so it actually changes the temperature. Tap on the front. Now what I personally do as well is I've set this up so I've got a pump just under here. This then obviously runs, well, that pipe there, this one, runs it around the back, up there, see, and into the back of my mash tun, well, the top of my mash tun by the time everything gets done. I've already pre-weighed my grains out. All we've got in there is about 3.5 kilograms of Marisota pale malt. I don't actually know which hop I'm going to use yet, but I will have it sorted out eventually by the time the mash is finished and see how we get on. Right, so what I'm trying to do, which I still haven't figured out yet, is obviously we've got the boiler, we've got the pump, we're going to recirculate it round into the mash tun through this little, if we can have a look, hang on, through that little copper sparge arm kindy thingy, and then it flows out with the front and back into the boiler and recirculates round, which keeps it at a constant temperature. However, as you can see, this should be trickling faster. Now, obviously, it's probably a result of the mash getting stuck around the bottom. Sorry, there's a copper pipe set up in the bottom of the mash tun as well, obviously to allow the liquid to come out, but not the grains. I think that's right. I'm sure I'll get some comments if it's not. The first time I did this, because this is the third time I've done this setup here, it flowed beautifully. Now what I'm thinking I need to do is put a perforated stainless steel sheet above the copper tube, so that stops the grain from settling around the slits in the bottom of the tube in the bottom. The tube in the bottom? Yeah. And allowing it to flow more freely. But at the minute, that's it. So I'm going to try and modify it somehow, give it a stir, try and get it unstuck, and then see where we get to. If anything, I think I've made it worse. Definitely made it worse. Right, my 60-minute mash is done. It's really slow, so it's still got what I'm assuming, because I've really only had it once or twice, is a stuck mash. Is it stuck mash? I don't know. I'm letting the wort drain from the mash tun into the kettle, boil pot, whatever it is. Hopefully I haven't got to wait too long, because obviously it's strange, just waiting, can't do anything. And then we'll do a 60-minute boil. I still haven't got any hops left. Hops ready. Need to figure this out. Right, this is why I'm having so much trouble getting that into there. A lot of this has transferred into there. So we need to, all I can do is tap this out into a bowl that I've got, put the sieve under the bottom of the tap and transfer the mash, the water into there, and then transfer it back in. Hopefully it works. Well, as we can see, looks like porridge. So, even after transferring it out of the boil kettle into a fermenting bucket to clean it out, clean the boil kettle out, put it all back in. Still a little bit, but the wort is definitely a lot better. So we finally have enough that took way too long to do. Definitely need a modification for next time. Oh hell. So we're now at 61 degrees. You know the drill, bring it up to the boil. While I'm doing that, I'm going to set my fan up because I've got like an extractor so that I don't fill the room with steam. And then we shall figure out what hops we're going to do. I'm thinking we are going to put in... Do you know what? I still don't know. We'll have to go and have a look and see what we've got. Right, so we are going to go for who is known in the business as the freshest, the smelliest, the best hops in the world from the man himself, Mr. Timmy Jenkins. So we're going to go for the old Columbus 2017 Alpha Acidity 14%. I'm going to go for a little bittering edition. I'm thinking somewhere really quite small, probably about 5 grams. And then I'm going to do a nice hop edition at the end, probably actually more. I'm going to go for 7 grams. I'm just making this up as I go. So the first one we're going to do, 5 grams. We'll get another little tub because we haven't got one. And then I shall do the 7 grams. can see there. Added the hops. The colour changed on the top. I don't know if you noticed it, but it did. It was lovely. Once those fabulous Timmy Jenkins hops. Jenkins? Once those fabulous hops were added. Sorry, Timmy. This here, I've got an extractor. Basically hooked up just to a switch. And it just runs out the window. Well, hooked up to a plug, sorry. Plugged into a switch. And it just sucks the steam right out the window, so we get less steam in the brew servitory. So I've just added the coil that I've got. Stainless steel, 10 metres tubing. This is obviously how I cool everything down. Then I have bits of pipe hanging up, which is this, which obviously one end goes on push fit, one end goes on there, and actually sticks out the window just there. And then we have another one, same thing, out the window, push fit, straight on. So I'll go and connect the hose, so we're ready just to turn it on. Yeah. Oh, Irish moss is in, 3 grams ish, pinch, same thing. The 7 grams of, what did I say it was? I don't know, I'll have to check. Whatever it is, 7 grams of hops have just gone in again. And yeah. So that is it's close enough. That is the boil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the heating elements off. I'm going to leave the fan on for now. Heat's off. I'm going to turn the water on, and then we'll start cooling this down. Currently it says 100, but yeah. We're already on 97. So basically, obviously, water comes in, nice and cool, passes through, comes out toasty, and as you can probably see in the garden, that's where the water's going. It's already raining, let's water the grass some more. Right, so I have just transferred the star san out of my fermenter back into a bottle. And the yeast that we are going to use when we get down to temperature is this. It's can you read that? Come on, focus. Well, if you can't, it's a Belgian Saison style beer yeast. I don't know if it's going to work with a smash. Let's have a look what else we've got. We've got in the drawer. There is Belgian Saison, and there is also, what's this? Ooh! SO4. Do you know what? We're doing the SO4. So yeast is ready. English ale yeast for the production of large ranges of ale, fast fermenting. Final gravity, medium, temperature range 12 to 25 degrees, ideal temp 15 to 20. 11.5 grams, which is 1 sachet for 20 to 30 litres. That's what it says. We're a bit steamy. No, we're just out of focus. Sorry. So I took a pre-boil gravity, and it is reading 1030. 1034, but the colour on it's really light. So we shall see what this turns out in a moment. Oh, there we are. We'll see what this turns out like in a moment. Looking in the top, looks nice colour, but obviously we'll get a better picture as it goes into. We'll get a better picture as it goes into the fermenting bucket. I do have a false bottom actually in the bottom of the boiler, but this is just to catch anything that does obviously come through past that, which obviously you can see it is doing, so I think it's worth doing. And what I always forget to do, gravity reading. So what we'll do is we'll take a little bit out the front. Now it should be so this is how it's come out. She's obviously a bit cloudy, but what we'll do is it's sitting at 1040. Is it 1040? Yeah, sitting at 1040. So I've got no idea what it's going to turn out like, and see how we get on. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for thumbs ups. It's up to you. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.